Hey guys, so we all got together today for another deadlift party to prep our deadlift for the meet we want to do next Saturday, just to see where we're at. A lot of the guys were maxing out today to see where their maxes are at since they've been doing programs for so long now. And we're all warming up with 335 right here. And Tyler, who just went before Spencer here, they're both only 18 years old, and they're going to be over 500 pounds here in their deadlifts in a little bit. And that's actually just remarkably strong for how young they are, and they're two very dedicated lifters. So they should wipe the junior class clean. And here's Dan here. He's starting to get into the deadlifts, so we're cleaning up his technique a little bit. And from what I've observed, he needs to strengthen up his glutes and hamstrings a lot more. But for the most part, tons of back power and everything. You just got to get comfortable with the lift. You know, it's just like riding a bike for the first time. You're not going to quite get it, but as you do it and move along, things start to fire and start to work properly. This is 385 right now, and I double overhand it. Feels pretty good. I feel like I got good speed and everything, thanks to a lot of the Olympic lifting and stuff I do too. You know, that crosses over into my deadlifts pretty well. But these guys are making 385 all look easy. Once again, like I said, Ty and Spencer here, they're only 18 years old. And just warming up with 385 is unheard of, really, for most 18-year-old kids. And Corey here, just very explosive, so fast with his pulls and everything. He also PRs today. Keith finally breaks the 600-pound club. And everybody, it's just a great day, all in all. Everybody was hitting huge numbers, including myself. Numbers we didn't think we'd hit right away, so I'm going into this meet feeling very good about my deadlift and all my lifts, really. And there's Dan pulling, what was that, 365, that's what that is. I hate these 100-pound plates, they always throw me off. But, yeah, that was 365, and that was his current max. Well, 375 is his current max, but, you know, that was his old max, I guess we'll look at it that way. But he moves on to 385 to get that later down the road here. And right now we're all at 425. And Ty's going to make it look easy. And he's doing the hook grip now. He started doing that and everything. And I feel like the hook grip is a better way to pull. It's just natural. Your arm's not supinated, so you're not going to want to turn and pivot. But that's just my preference and everything. You got to have a high pain tolerance, though, because it feels like your thumb's going to break. And skin's definitely going to get ripped off. And Spence makes easy work of 425 there. Keith's going to make easy work. And I guess I forgot the memo, wear my flat hat and backwards while deadlifting today, since there's 3 guys to do it. But I'm the only cool one, besides, I guess, Spencer, to lift in spandex. And here's Dan's 385 pull. And you can see here, very strong upper back wise. The way he pulls, I feel like it's definitely more hamstring. He needs to get more hamstring firing and everything, but that's only going to come with time, you know. And he's getting better. I mean, geez, like I want to say only 3 or 4 weeks ago he was barely pulling 315, and he did a triple at 375 last week, I'm pretty sure. And we got 475 on the bar now, and this is myself there. I felt like the bar speed was great. I was handling the slack well, you know. Definitely felt like I was going to PR, and I do later down the road here. And Ty's also going to make this look easy. And he's another 220 lifter, though, too. And his cool hat. Everybody's got their cool hats on, except for Corey and I here. Oh, no, Danny forgot his, too. We'll all remember him next time. Corey flies up before 75. He's very strong off the floor. It's just that lockout. That lockout's what kills him. But he's got to tuck his elbows a little bit more, maybe work on some heavier rows. He'll be good to go. Keith, very smooth. He's honestly just well balanced with his pull. You know, slows down with the lockout, but very normal. You know, but all in all, just very strong. And here we got Spence going for 465. And I do believe 485 is his current deadlift PR. He flies up with this, though, too. And like Keith, very smooth pull and just slows down at the lockout. You know, him and Keith have very similar techniques. And this is Dan wanting to get 405, and he's going for it. He pulls it off at the ground, but just he didn't feel safe. He felt like something might tweak. You can even see his knees coming in a little bit. So don't blame him. Played it safe, dropped the weight, lived to lift another day. And I'm warming up here with 535, and I decided to strap in today just to save my hands because my calluses are all torn up, and I want them to heal up for the competition. Usually my grip strength isn't a big deal, so I just wanted to feel the weight and pull. And if anything, I feel like I pull less weight with straps, honestly. But my thumbs can only handle so much with the hook grip. And this is Spence here going for an all-time PR of 500. And this kid, what a fight. He pulls it off the ground very, very easy. And then you'll see, like, once he gets up, and Ty smacks him so hard, almost knocks him over to the bar. But we like a couple slaps to the back and a little hint of ammonia. Get us fired up. And he rips this off the ground, like I said. And right here, it just shows how much heart he's got. Tons and tons of heart. He even goes to bench after this and PRs in his 315. Almost gets another PR at 325. We just didn't get any of our benches on video here because it wasn't really planned. We just figured we'd knock out a push-pull day and everything right after our deadlifts. And here's Corey's 500. And this was his current PR and just blows it out of the water. Kills it. Ty wants a piece of 500 and he's going to make it look easy. He also does his hook grip. Keith even gets a 500-pound pull in here. And him and Ty are kind of battling it out and everything, but Keith ends up winning the battle, and he's the first one to hit 600 out of the two, and he'll do that here later down the road. He's going to make easy work here at 500 pounds. And when he pulls that slack out of the bar, he's quick off the floor and everything. Very smooth pull, great pull all in all. Strong dude, very, very strong. And here I am strapping it again for 585. And I'm not going to lie, I really didn't know how I was going to do going into this because I was traveling for 2 days, almost 10 hours of sitting down, driving, and then standing for almost the entire day, both days. So my back, my hips were fatigued and inflamed, but still came in and killed it. I definitely feel like my last set, I could have pulled for 2. And this is Corey's PR here. Yep, 515. It also shows the heart he's got pulling through it. Great pull. And Ty's about to pull 535 here. I mean, these guys, it shows how much heart they got when they fight through that lift at the top. So it's painful, I'm not going to lie. The deadlift is such a fun lift, and I feel so accomplished, so successful after a lift, but I mean, it's everything you got. You're popping blood vessels, you're tearing skin, muscle, but for some reason, we're all sick in the head and we love the deadlift. That's what we do here at the gym. Keith's going to make easy work here of 535. Just smooth all the way through his pull. Great pull. And what do I got here? 625. And this is going to be my second to last double here. I'll work up to my PR after this. I've been going up by 50 pounds, as you could tell, from 535. So I throw a quarter on, then a plate, quarter on, then a plate. So it's kind of back and forth, actually. But I felt very, very smooth. Even for how fatigued my back and my hips felt. Felt very strong, technically sound. And later down the road, I'm going to go for a whiskey deadlift. So this is Ty's new PR here of 565, and he's going to hook grip this. Like I said, this kid's only 18 years old. He's got so much potential, and he's going to be a 600-pound deadlifter by the time he's 18, before he turns 19, I'm sorry. But makes easy work of that, and he's going to give 585 a go here in a little bit. And we got Keith just keeping up right now, but he ends up pulling away, like I said. He makes quick, easy work of this 565 pull. And it looks like he does all these belt lifts, but don't let it fool you. He's hiding his belt under his shirt. Oh, it's poking out. There's his belt. And here it is. I take a shot of whiskey. I'm like, what the hell? Let's give this a shot. I've seen Chris Duffin do it, and he talked to my buddies at the Arnold saying, hey, every time we take a shot of whiskey, we all PR. So my best current double is 655, and right now I'm going for 675. That I've only pulled 3 times in my life for a single, so I want to go for a double on this. And I like doing these doubles and progressing up and finishing at my top double, knowing that I could pull for 2, and that's always where I open up at going into my meet. So knowing that I pulled it for 2, I should be able to pull it for 1, and then from there usually go for current max, new PR, whatever, and then dream weight. But I mean, a little shaky because you could tell my hips are fatigued, and that's why my legs are shaking. So the stability in my hips quite ain't there, but for the most part, power through it, right through the slack and everything. I was pumped up, not gonna lie. Was on cloud 9 about that lift. And this is Ty's new PR here, but he straps in for it because his thumbs have started ripping up. But unfortunately, he pulls it up to the top, gets it past his knees. You can see the fight, the grind, and it gets it right there, and that's it. He keeps fighting, and then I told him, I said, just drop the weight. You're going to hurt yourself. You know, but he did not want to give up. He wanted that 585. Keith's getting hyped up here. This is 600. I've seen him go for this multiple times and pretty much have the weight right where Ty had his 585 and just could not finish it off. But he's determined today. He wants that 600. He wants to be in the 600-pound club, and he gets it. And then what a fight this is. He also shows how much heart he's got, and he kills it. He's also one of 3 in the gym now that are over 600 pounds that actually like train at the gym. Easy off of the floor, but right here just presses through, grinds through it. Great lift. Great lift. He was so hyped. I was hyped up for him. It was awesome to see that. And there we go again. Another shot, and we're winding down now. I wanted 705. I wanted to pull 705. I'm not going to lie. Not just once, but twice. But my muscles were just too fatigued. I was so banged up from traveling for 2 days and then going into this. You know, so, I mean, I know come competition time, this is going to be my second attempt. I'm going to pull 705, and I'm going 725, maybe even more. Who knows? But this was technically sound, like I said, just muscle fatigue. But, hey, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Share the video. Please subscribe. If you guys got any questions, please feel free to comment below. Message me on my Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, The Basement Gym Volant. All right, guys, thanks for watching.